Hello, everyone. Welcome to Celsius 233, your go-to place for fiction book summaries. Today, we will step into the world of Angels and Demons by Dan Brown. Published in 2000, Angels and Demons by Dan Brown is a gripping thriller that merges the realms of science, religion, and secret societies. The story follows Harvard symbologist Robert Langdon as he is called to investigate the murder of a renowned physicist and a sinister plot involving the ancient Illuminati and the Catholic Church. The novel takes readers through a high-stakes journey from Switzerland's CERN facility to the Vatican City, blending mystery with historical intrigue. Plot summary. The sun was just rising over Harvard University when a call broke the early morning stillness in Robert Langdon's home. The renowned professor of symbology and religious iconology was startled awake, soon finding himself on a whirlwind journey to Switzerland's CERN research facility. There, he was confronted with a chilling sight: the lifeless body of Leonardo Vetra, a physicist priest, branded with the ancient and ominous symbol of the Illuminati. Vetra's groundbreaking research had yielded antimatter, a substance with the potential for both unimaginable power and destruction, but it had also drawn the attention of sinister forces. Vetra's daughter, Vittoria, a brilliant scientist, arrived from fieldwork only to find her father dead. Grief-stricken but resolute, she joined Langdon and CERN director Maximilian Kohler to uncover the mystery. The investigation revealed a terrifying reality: Vetra's antimatter had been stolen. The Illuminati, a long-dormant secret society, had seemingly resurfaced, reigniting its ancient feud with the Catholic Church. The trail led to Vatican City, where a conclave was underway to elect a new pope following the pontiff's recent death. The Camerlengo, the Pope's trusted aide, welcomed Langdon and Vittoria, revealing a dire situation. The antimatter had been hidden somewhere within Vatican City, set to detonate at midnight. As if the threat of annihilation weren't enough, 4 cardinals, the preferiti frontrunners for the papacy, had been kidnapped. The Illuminati promised to execute one every hour, each death accompanied by a public display of their ancient brand. Langdon and Vittoria, now racing against time, began unraveling the cryptic path of illumination, a hidden trail through Rome that the Illuminati had used to recruit members. Guided by symbolic markers, they plunged into the city's historic depths, deciphering enigmas left by their enigmatic adversaries. The first clue led them to the Pantheon, but they arrived too late to save the first cardinal. The man's body was left branded and mutilated, a grim testament to the Illuminati's brutality. The journey grew darker as they followed the path to other iconic landmarks, Bernini's church sculptures and the Piazza Navona. Each step brought them closer to understanding the Illuminati's methods and intentions, but it also came with a price. Each cardinal was found murdered in grisly ways, their deaths symbolizing the 4 classical elements: earth, air, fire, and water. At Castel Sant'Angelo, the ancient fortress revealed its hidden chambers, which housed both the Illuminati assassin and secrets long buried. Langdon and Vittoria confronted the assassin, a man driven by warped ideals of loyalty and retribution. Though he had carried out the murders and placed the antimatter device, his allegiance to the Illuminati's supposed resurgence was as blind as it was fervent. The assassin was defeated, but the mastermind behind the conspiracy remained unknown. As midnight approached, the tension within Vatican City reached its peak. Langdon and Vittoria, working alongside the Swiss Guard, discovered the antimatter canister hidden in the papal archives. However, its retrieval seemed impossible. Its magnetic containment field was seconds away from failing. The Camerlengo took decisive action. In a move both daring and sacrificial, he commandeered a helicopter and ascended into the heavens with the antimatter canister. Seconds before detonation, he parachuted to safety, while the device exploded high above Rome, sparing the city from devastation. His act was hailed as divine intervention, and he was celebrated as a hero of faith and courage. But all was not as it seemed. Langdon and Vittoria unearthed a deeper, more insidious truth. The Camerlengo, driven by a misguided zeal to reinvigorate the church, had orchestrated the entire crisis. He had manipulated the Illuminati legend, using it as a scapegoat to create a spectacle of martyrdom and redemption. His ambition had led him to poison the late pope and engineer the chaos that followed. When the truth came to light, the Camerlengo's world unraveled. He set himself ablaze in St. Peter's Square, his final act a testament to his own unraveling faith and humanity. The Church, now exposed to its vulnerabilities yet reaffirmed in its enduring strength, moved forward. The conclave elected a humble and wise new pope, a man who embodied compassion and hope. As dawn broke over Rome, Langdon and Vittoria stood together, their shared ordeal forging a bond deeper than words. They had faced the convergence of science and religion, ambition and morality, and emerged with a renewed sense of purpose. The mysteries of the Illuminati had once again faded into history, leaving behind echoes of their eternal conflict with the Church. That's all for now. The journey through Robert Langdon series doesn't end here. Check out the rest of the series by Dan Brown. You know where to find them. Remember, while our summaries capture the essence, they can never replace the full experience of reading the book. If this summary intrigued you, consider diving into the complete story, buy the book, and immerse yourself in Dan Brown's original work. Bye-bye, take care, have fun.